To North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. First play, and Young is going to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Really good pickup of 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
It's Young on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! DJ Chark, 57 yards. And the Panthers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. So with that pick, Charles, I mean, now they score here. You feel like they're really in the catbird seat in the first quarter.
Yeah, they certainly are, but think about it from the other side. They came into this game thinking they've got to keep up with their opponents. And after being down a score, what's one way to get it done? Fire right back at them. They took the shot. Didn't pay off at all.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs react to them. They'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. As he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Adam Thielen, touchdown, Carolina. Adam Thielen taking it in. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Ready?
They'll turn to Sanders.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're...
Young now after the fumble recovery. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Here go 46. Hey, count.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. From right side, taken in by Gallup. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Prescott on 1st down. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. That one goes for 24 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
The pitch comes to Sanders. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, 66 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
43 rail.
The Young's going to throw for this. And he's going to go down. Probably should have opted for the touchback. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
18. Cowboys 7.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Pollard again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. 6, 2nd and 7. A give to Pollard, running left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a score.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Hey, 47.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there. So we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Right back to Hubbard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Here's the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final. They'll throw again. Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. This is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and they will remain 2 scores down as the defense.
This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once.
Does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. A 2nd down throw for Young. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know
unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Chark the motion man right. Final play of the half. Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. And they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. It's going to be a key for them to get back in the game.
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the...
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Troy Hill picks it. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. It's a second down run with Sanders. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And quickly, they get to the line.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Triple 38. Fly blue. Edo blue. 6. Mega.
Young on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Smash. Red. Red. Yellow.
Young will set to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Young. There's another one complete to Chenault. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Blaster. 6. Black Ultra.
Now Young. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that led his quarterback
I'd like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Needle. Black chop. Gold pink. Green jack.
Here is Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers take advantage of
this ball game. A game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Hey, 47. We're going to 54. Why is? We're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46.
On third down, it's Prescott. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The play fake. Now Young. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
White. Red, cycle. Set.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Young going to get this complete meanwhile to Sanders. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action. Young. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't...
Drill green.
Now here's Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were down to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's coverage.
10.
Hey, kill. We're going to 54. Why is?
Now Prescott. Fighting to stay upright. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
To the air again, Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. 55 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
27.
Powerful running, and the Cowboys have recovered. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
It's Young off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Hayden Hurst. And this will come out to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
2nd and 6 at the 40.
Play action now, Prescott. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
46, 46.
Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end at 20. A really nice gain of 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. Going right back to Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the kicks they're going to use, and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Prescott. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion.
Worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have it.
To the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity.
Squeeze it.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, move.
A give running left. It's Sanders. Gets through, and now an opening. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 95 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get to resist on 1st and goal. And Young's going to throw it here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, zoom. Ready.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Green jack. Ready.
Throwing, Young. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're
PlayStation